Hello everybody, I am back. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for your patience. I am finally back and I'm going to be putting out regular videos again, and I want to talk a little bit about why I've been so absent. I think a lot has happened in the last couple of years, and so there's been a sporadic video every once in a while popping out, but for the most part my content has not been consistent. And because of that, you know, a lot of you may have lost interest, and I wouldn't blame you. If you're new, I started this channel, or even if you have been here for a while. If you want to know, I started this channel to talk about mental health, talk about how it affects parenting, to talk about co-parenting, and I got away from a lot of that because I was scared. I was so scared that sharing my story was going to affect my own custody situation. I was scared that, you know, I got that imposter syndrome, that there's better people out there to talk about it than me, that nobody cares, and clearly if you're watching this, you do care. So thank you for that. Let's talk a little bit about what's been going on over the last 2 years, since I really kind of lacked and kind of fell off the content wagon. A lot has changed. My kids are older now, 15, 12, and 5, and I am older. I'm in my mid-30s, and I've grown, and for those of you who don't know, I have bipolar disorder. I was deemed to be in remission from bipolar disorder about 5 years ago, shortly after I had my daughter, and it's been a long, hard battle. Being in remission from that does not mean that it has been without struggle. Clearly, in that time, we went through a cute little pandemic, during the school year, and I get him every other weekend, extra on holidays, extra in the summer. So during that time it was really challenging to know whether or not the following weekend I was supposed to have him would happen, and so it really kind of drove me crazy for a little bit. I ended up on a new anxiety pill, which I'm still on, and I'm doing well. Also, in the last year and a half, we moved to a much nicer house. One of the reasons I quit doing content was because I became very self-conscious about my lighting, about, you know, what you would see in the background, because our house at the time was, quite frankly, a shit show. It wasn't a great place. We moved there out of necessity, and we were promised things, promised that it would be fixed up and whatever, and it never happened, and rent continued to be increased, and we finally said enough's enough. So we have friends in just the right places that we were able to find another place pretty quickly, a beautiful home. So this is where we're at now, and we're quite cozy here. Also, 4 months before the shutdown, I had started a job at a salon, and of course we were shut down. I wasn't sure if I was going to have my job, like so many, And eventually, you know, it came out that we were going to open back up, that we were okay. And I went back and I took on way more responsibilities that I had before, because there were a lot of people that decided they didn't want to come back. So I was there doing all the things except for hair for 2 years. And then I decided to go out on my own. And January 1st, I started my own business with social media marketing. So I do that full time now, which gives me finally the outlet to be able to come back to this. And what better way to advance my own business than to produce my own content? So here I am, back in the saddle with all of you. Welcome back to the Gingerbread Village. I promise I won't go on such a long hiatus anymore, and that we'll get back to some real shit. I'll talk about real topics, and I know a lot of what I talked about before was kind of scared, because I was just so worried about what would be said, what would be thought about. And there's a lot of really important things that can be talked about and said within the parenting, mental health, co-parenting space that I really want to be able to get back to why I started this channel in the first place. And I just want to say that, you know, no matter what, my views of things on things have changed, and I'm growing just like everyone should be. And so my parenting style is changing, the way I live is changing, and what hasn't changed is that I continue to want to give you guys this content that you deserve. There may be makeup, there may be hair, there may be no makeup or hair. I eventually plan on getting a new camera, so the quality may change, but the video at the core will be the same. So thank you so much if you were along for the ride before, and I promise better videos this time. And if you know anybody else who could benefit from mental health videos, from parenting videos, shoot my videos along to them. If you've been here for the long haul, why don't you comment down below how long you've been following me, and what kind of videos you want to see from me. I love you all, and welcome back to the Gingerbread Village. Remember, there's no such thing as a cookie cutter life.